that. So I would suggest you talk to your broker about that and how you deal with that. So.
Yeah, but what do you say to a renter?
What do I say to a renter? What do you mean?
I've called so many, and they keep calling me. I don't know why. And everyone I call, every real estate listing that I call says we don't accept Section 8. I understand that certain places will not be the standards of Section 8, like a railing or something like that. But so many, it's out of sight. And you telling me I should call, I should make a complaint about every one of those realtors?
I'm telling you what the law is. So the broker who is responsible for those agents that are taking those listings needs to realize that his license is in jeopardy and he could be fined, okay? So I'm not telling you here to become the real estate police or the fair housing police, but if you call somebody up and they say, we don't take Section 8, you have the right to say to them, well, are you aware that that's illegal? If it's in Nassau County, that's illegal for you to have that rental on where you're not willing to take somebody that does that.
I'll do that. Thank you.
I mean, that's the answer. So,
Say it today.
you know, yes. I believe, Eric, are you here? I believe it came into being within the last 2 years. It was passed. It is the homeowner's decision, but you can't make any money on it. Yes.
Why is it that multiple listing form has a space that it says programs, yes and no? And the multiple listing form.
Well, multiple listing is for a wide range of counties. It's not. This is only active in Nassau County right now. Now that's a good point to bring up the multiple listing. Maybe they could work on where there is but that's a separate issue altogether. So, Eric, do you remember when source of income in Nassau County came into law? That far, okay. Might be 2007. So, yeah. They still have to approve the apartment. Well, again, now if you go into if you go into the apartment and Section 8 says this doesn't fit, well then that knocks that out. So you can't force a homeowner to make major modifications to a place just to. Again, I'm going to go under the basic understanding here is that on any issue that is in a gray area, you talk to your broker and make sure you're covering it. The law is clear. Source of income cannot be used as a determining factor to not take somebody. So as far as a real estate agent is involved. So if the homeowner says, I'm not taking Section 8, according to the basis of the law, you're not allowed to participate in that transaction.
Okay, you have.
I'm not running for political office yet, so I'm not going there. You know, don't get me started. Yeah, so let's, one more, shut hand up, because we're almost done.
If you have a rental, you have an owner who has very specifically had Section 8 people in the past, likes Section 8 rentals, and is willing to take it, can I advertise programs accepted?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah,
allowable?
I don't think that's a problem.
Programs accepted?
Or encourage people on programs, yeah. So, again, don't forget, you still have the ability to screen the person the same way you would screen everybody else. So you just have to make sure. Now you can't ask for additional security or any of that type. If you're getting 2 months security, it has to be 2 months security for anybody. Can't be 2 months, 1 month for everybody, 2 months for the Irish. None of that stuff. Pets are not. They're not a protected class yet. So when I get on that office, I'm moving in. I love my pets. They should be protected. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I don't. That is an important topic. So please, continue that topic with your broker. your manager in your office and follow their guide on that. So now, attitude also is a very, very important component of fair housing. You know, all people are entitled to fair and honest treatment. Everyone should be able to live wherever they choose, whether you believe it or not, okay? Now, many of us come into with prejudices that were brought up and so forth, but somewhere along the line, hopefully you're mature enough to get past that. But even if you haven't gotten past that, it's the law. So you need to treat everybody fairly. Now, your attitude should be the same for all people. So if you treat everybody like shit, that's okay. Okay, as long as you treat everybody. Okay, so if you can't treat one person. So, and I would suggest that also is in regards to in person and on the phone and email. So meaning that, like, you know, you get a phone call from one person and you return their call, you get somebody else and you think it's somebody you don't want to deal with, you don't call them back. That's part of your attitude. You know, if you're being tested and that comes out that you are, you know, limiting who you respond to and so forth, could be a violation of fair housing, that you're not treating everybody fairly. So it's important that you respond back to everybody, don't avoid people, and treat everybody fair. When people come into the office, if you offer one person a cup of coffee, you offer everybody a cup of coffee. Don't do it differently. So, and really, it's just really the golden rule. You know, treat everybody like you would want to be treated. So it is an important aspect. And from my perspective, you know, the more to give, the more to get. The better you treat other people, the better you will be treated. And it really will increase your business, whether you know it or not, because all of a sudden you're creating a good karma around yourself. So, any other questions? Okay, thank you very much.